Coach, I think you've had a very good start to the season, looking back at this past weekend. Now for the league title, how difficult is to defend the league title, especially where you are the hunted?
Yeah, I think that this Betway Premiership will be a very tough one. Obviously that the responsibility to have finished the previous one and the previous ones in the club in the leading position brings extra energy to anyone or to everyone to beat us. So we expect that energy from the opponents, but we have to work on our own energy in order to continue our way. Obviously the mindset of the players, the professional level, they will take the responsibility of playing this league will be decisive on us having success. On me as a coach, I also have the obligation to not only keep that mindset as develop it, but align the players with the values of the club so that we can indeed be humble enough to deal with that responsibility. I think when you start the season, you need to understand that everything that happened before is just history, and it's new history to be written. When we were discussing the PSL awards regarding the last year Betway Premiership, I was telling the players, look, we are receiving awards or being nominated for awards that have to do with the work we did before. But we are already working, we are already doing the job that has to give us awards in the future. So that's this mindset and an understanding of what we have to do every day that can only write a new chapter, beautiful, again in the history of Mamelodi Sundowns.
Coach, under normal circumstances, Sundowns, because they are involved in the CAF Champions League, usually play catch-up when it comes to the league, and then they get on that good run and come back and win. Which approach would you say is better, to start in the league and have a good lead, or to catch up because of the Champions League?
I think that if you don't get asleep with the right thoughts and you wake up with the wrong ones, you are already losing matches. We have to play this league from the first match. We have to live day by day on such focus that we can collect points from the very beginning. A wrong start can put you in a discomfortable position. Obviously there's always a way to do, but a good start takes you a moral advantage and an energy that can then guide you throughout the season. Obviously that's important, and there's no second opportunity to create a good first impression. So I hope I'm doing everything so that we can take the first games in the level that we need to do, so that we state ourselves in how we're going to be in the competition.
Coach, you've always made a point that you want a smaller squad, and we've seen there's already a couple of exits. How important is that for you, and why do you want to have a smaller squad, knowing that you're involved, I think, in 6 competitions?
Having a smaller squad doesn't mean that you're going to make it in a number that it doesn't allow you to compete in the right way throughout the season. I totally understand your question. But if you think that last year we had 36 players, it's still possible to reduce numbers and be enough versatile and ambitious to play all the competitions in the level that we have to play. So yeah, it's true that we want to reduce numbers, but also we want to keep players motivated in the highest level, because drops on the motivation don't allow to set the standards in the level that we need to set. And I didn't like to see some of the players, even with the words of the coach telling them that I trust them, but then in the end I cannot have the chance to put them to play. And that is not fair for a human being that is also a football player. So we also consider that, and I think we'll do the right steps inside the club.
And lastly, Coach, you open against Chippa United in Birmingham this weekend. A lot of changes there as well, and also including a coach who's been part of the system at Sundowns. How are you looking at this game?
Well, we didn't have great chances to watch Chippa United under the new coach. Obviously that we know the new coach, so probably we expect a different Chippa with time, because time will speak for the coach and time speaks for all the coaches. I hope he can succeed after we play Saturday all through the season, and we can see a young, good coach in the future, because he has all the potential to be. But we need to focus on ourselves, so you will expect, and people should expect, a Mamelodi Sundowns with full of energy and being as loyal as possible to what we have been. But also ourselves have new proposals to bring to the team throughout the season. Let's see how we're going to do it and how we're going to progress, because it's only with the challenges that you can also keep the motivation inside the team. Let's start strong and keep the pace as much as possible throughout the season.
Thank you.